Chum, motherfuckers. We're ready to continue on this. Let me click. Oh. It was strange that he decided living all alone in his large estate. If anything, he could have lived with us. Though he and my father probably would have given each other the silent treatment the entire time, maybe living alone was preferable to that. I actually hasn't. I actually hadn't visited him for quite a while. Visit to his house were most frequent when I was a child, and I had grown up long since then. The last time I visited, though, I thought he looked just as he usually was, happy and healthy. But things change. In the back of my mind, I knew that he would have to leave one day. It wasn't like us humans could live forever. What? What? It wasn't like us. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're onto somewhere, but shut the fuck up. So, why did my heart still feel so heavy? Because you didn't get the chance to say goodbye? Say, hello, bitch. Goodbye. The car ride was mostly spent in silence until he spoke up again.
How was school? Maintaining your grades, I hope.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I've been trying my best as of so far.
Trying? That's not really doing the best you can, is it?
Are you doing the best you can as being as an adult? No. Are you trying to be a good father? Maybe. With my father, only some words I said were filtered through his ears. It was difficult to keep up a conversation without eventually talking about academics or my future, even if it was something loosely based on it. He always found a way to interrogate it whenever we talked.
Anyway, your belongings are in the trunk. There isn't a lot, so I'm sure you can manage bringing them inside the house. After all, you are on the road to being independent now.
Yes, I can manage on my own. The usual silence resumed between us. I really wasn't sure what to say around him, especially when most of the time we didn't share the same opinions. One question did linger in my mind, though. If he was going to justify acting so nonchalant at grandfather's funeral, I had the right to at least know why. Let's try it. We're gonna try it again. Say, Dad, about you and Grandpa.
We are not talking about this.
I feel like we should, because Grandpa did leave us. Did leave us yesterday, so.
I wouldn't care if he had left even long before that. I do not want to hear it, and that is the end of this conversation.
As always, he managed to shut down any other form of conversation related to him. It was like. It was just like what happened last night. I opened my mouth slightly, but I closed it again. It was like talking to a brick wall. It wasn't like I could find out anything by somehow arguing my way through it. Alright then. I leaned against the car door and stared out the window. I really couldn't think. What would this place be like? I had been to my grandfather's house before, but it's one thing visiting and it's another thing actually living there. How would I manage living on my own without any training to really care for a house? I knew that naturally the bills would be paid by my parents who inherited grandfather's stocks to the corporation, but I had never lived independently before. Thinking about it made me feel like some kind of bird being pushed out of the nest. Though I was technically an adult, I felt unprepared and a bit daunted at the prospect of actually moving into a new place. Most people my age would be ecstatic moving out. After all, it would symbolize some kind of change in our life, like being on the road to independence. But I felt it was nothing of that sort. I really hope I wouldn't let my parents down. I wouldn't want to let my grandfather down. What would he be saying right now? I gazed up at the passing clouds in the sky. If you're out there, Grandfather, how would you be doing? Would there be Anything you want to tell me at this moment? And of course, no answer. What was I doing? Searching for an answer in a heaven that would or would not exist. I ducked my head to stare at the blur of trees and cars from the car window. My head was definitely going into the clouds there at the moment. Either way, I found myself being driven off to my new home. The car rolled to a stop, and I drifted out of my thoughts.
Here we are. Go on in.
All right. Tell Mom I love her.
All right.
I love you, Dad. No? Make sure to come by and visit us often. No, I'm gonna miss you lots. Nothing other than that blank stare. I paused a bit before reaching for the car door handle, waiting for any form of goodbye. But he didn't speak again. I sighed and exited the car. Hearing my dad pop open the trunk, I saw the 2 large bags I packed last night that were large enough to carry only the things I need. I took them out, placed one bag on each other, and closed the trunk. He then drove off, leaving me alone in the front of the mansion. I watched the blue car fade into the distance of the road before turning to see my new home. There it is. It's huge. My grandfather gave me this. It's hard to believe. The house was framed by all sorts of tall glass gates, and I hesitantly pushed them aside to take the entire estate. The house still looked like it was when I last visited him. At a glance, it seemed kind of intimidating with its size. Though, if I came closer, it was clear that there was more to it than that. The brick walls were framed with shrubbery and lovely flowers, giving it a homey and welcoming look. But in contrast, the tall doors in the house gave me a feel of grandeur. Who knew what was waiting for me? Maybe I wouldn't back down at this moment. I took out the keys to the front of the house and unlocked them. Well, might as well make myself at home, and I'll be here staying here quite a while anyways. And that's when I saw them. Laying on the floor was a group of men. They were all unconscious, but there was no explanation as to why they were all there in the first place. I dropped my bags as I left the drawer. I ain't trying to kill nobody. Hold on. I dropped my bags as I left the door closed on behind me. Huh? Who the heck are these guys? Like, why the fuck are you here? And what the fuck is going on? Some of them had open wounds. The blood was staining the floor and the scent of the intermingling with the air. I couldn't help but feel bad for them instinctively. But nevertheless, I was shocked and a bit angry at the sudden intrusion. My mind suddenly went from caring and concern to confused and demanding answers. Who the freak are you guys? No response. I'll call the police. Still nothing. None of them seemed to be awake to answer or respond to me. Stop hitting back like. It just seemed unreal to have random strangers in the house I just moved into. But I want to answer this quickly. That was all until. Get away from me, motherfucker.
Woman, you're going to let me kiss you.
Oh, wait a minute. First off, let's break this down before I continue. Woman, you already fucked up. It's Madame. You're in my house. You're going to let me kiss you? Bitch, where? Not on this fucking face, not on this body. The only thing you can kiss is the ground that you're stepping on. I couldn't believe myself, but with a mere blink of an eye, one of the men went from lying on the floor to being right in front of my face. What was even more odd was the fact that I felt serene and calm about it. Girl, you need to kill him. I mean, don't kill him. Tie them up, heal them. Be like, what are you doing here? No. Slowly, a desire burned from my chest, telling me to accept his kiss, even when my mind vehemently refused. No. But hold on, let me repeat. I am your mind. here. No. Go ahead. No, damn it, that ass.
Good.
As he kissed me, I could feel my body go weak. I don't know why, but that kiss was draining me from my energy. And yet, it was so good. It made my heart sing. And then you have a gamer right here be like, no. It was a strange and tingly feeling that danced over every nerve of my body. I could feel streams of intangible energy running up my body into my lips. It felt odd, but at the same time, it felt amazing.
Sam, stop it.
Stupid.
Hmm?
The person kissing me, Sam was saying, glanced behind him.
I said stop. Now.
Fine.
Sam, like, can you give a girl to chill? Fucking no. Finally, he pulled back, and I was left standing there and dazed. I couldn't tell what was going on. My mind was completely enwrapped by the kiss and my thoughts that melted into the depths of my forgotten memories.
Please forgive my brother. He's a bit reckless.
Bro, his eyes aren't even open. That's how reckless he is.
At least I feel a hell of a lot better than you right now.
Because you used your abilities on her.
Sam, you're such a reckless brute. Taking advantage of a beautiful young woman like her.
Aw, shit. This is like a harem. Harem.
Shut that pretty boy mouth of yours before I rip it off your pretty boy face.
Bro, you're looking like a pretty boy right about now. And you kissed my character. Try again.
Sheesh, you guys. Can we not fight right now? Not all of us are in the best state.
This is a harem.
I guess you are right, Matthew.
I agree.
However, as the man got up and started to chat freely, my thoughts began to reassemble, and I remember my confusion and anger once again, only now, multiplied tenfold. 'Cause we're gonna kill a person. What?
Huh? Did you say something beautiful?
You shut the fuck up, pretty boy. And I exploded. Oh god. Okay. First off, what is going on? Why the hell are you all in my house? Why are you wounded? Why did you kiss me? And who the fuck are you guys? I couldn't help myself from exploding, but after being taken advantage of and being left in a mush state, my words escaped without filter. I definitely scared the men around me, even the man who kissed me. Wait a sec. The guy who kissed me.
Ouch! What's your problem?
What the fuck is your problem? You can't just go around forcing people to kiss you like that. Are you some kind of pervert? Because, you need to check yourself, boy.
Pervert! It was only a kiss!
Oh, right. It didn't mean nothing to you, but it sure means a lot to my freaking character.
What? Was it your first kiss?
Oh, now you want to go there. Okay.
Ow! Hey! What was that for?
I know first kisses aren't exactly amazing and full of sparkles and something out of a fairy tale, but I had at least expected to be more than just something forced.
So it was your first kiss. Stop making such a big deal out of it.
I'ma step my foot up your ass. You need to respect people's boundaries, boy. Are you asking to get punched again?
Well, what do you want me to do? It's not like I can somehow take it back.
I didn't ask for all of that. I just want to kick you. I can't take that back now, can I?
Ow! You're just being violent now!
You kissed me first, so it's time for repercussion. And then use your ability on me? Yeah, 3 times 4, bitch. Witch power. You deserve it. Anyway, if you try to pull anything funny business in the future, just a fair warning. I know Taekwondo. But this main character knows Taekwondo too. Oh wait, let me calm down. I used to know Taekwondo. I was at that red and black belt, and then I stopped because we had to move. I think I pickered enough. Time to get back to the main issue. So, what exactly are all of you doing in my house?
Miss, please forgive us in our intrusion. We didn't know this abode belonged to anyone, nor did we have the time to take that into consideration.
Alright, what the fuck you mean? You don't barge into people's houses. Like, explain yourself.
We wouldn't have had to if we weren't as wounded as we are currently. We just escaped from a deadly fight that could have ended our lives.
But you ain't dead, so what are you doing here?
Luckily for us, your home was near and the windows were unlocked, so we quickly came inside.
That's what she said. The last time I remember, there was a law. There are laws preventing strangers from stepping on private property. Although considering the severity of their wounds, it had to be serious. I guess explains the wounds, but not why he kissed me. He had absolutely no right to do that.
Well, lovely flustered lady, it's hard to explain, truly. We're not exactly normal.
And I'm a witch. What's good? I mean, I'm a main character, but... No, I dropped my mousey. Not normal. What are you guys, demons or something? Almost jokingly, but the boys seem to take my question differently.
Well, yeah, actually, something like that.
Is that why I felt drained after a kiss? Motherfucker, ask me a question. Try me again. Huh?
We're incubi, miss. Demons who consume and use sexual energy of humans to survive.
And I'm gonna fuck each and every one of you after each playthrough. Oh. Incubi, the fabled demons that existed to haunt humans and make them sex-crazed monsters. The mythical beings that could look like anyone just to get in your pants. The imaginary monsters you only saw in movies or on TV.
Hello? Did you hear him?
We're telling the truth.
Do you think she's still processing it?
Yeah.
Yes. And she'll understand right about...
Right. It was funny while it lasts, but it's time to cut the joke short. Incubuses don't exist. There was no way they existed. That would be practically impossible, unless they sold their soul to the devil or something.
Incubi is the correct plural form. And yes, we do exist.
Prove it. As soon as the word left my mouth, I instantly regretted them.
Very well. Eric, go ahead.
Very well. My sweet, you're so tempting with such non-belief. Let me ease your mind with a tender kiss. I promise you'll enjoy every minute of it. And maybe you'll even want more.
Okay, this dude's voice sounds so familiar. Huh? What? Once again, I was lost in a pool of calm and serenity. Staring into Eric's eyes, I felt a wave of heat course through my chest and onto my face, painting my cheeks red in their wake. I couldn't help but nod and agree to his offer. Yeah, okay. Why am I fucking kissing? Kick him. Kick his ass. As well as kiss, my heart began to flutter once again into my chest, and my mind was spinning in a heated, passion-filled pleasure. Yet I could feel my body drain of energy as he kissed me.
All right, that's enough.
Aw, very well. I feel so much better.
I know him. I don't know him, but I know this voice actor. As he pulled away, I was left in a mental mush pool. I felt weakened to the knees. Despite my will demanding me to stand straight in front of the boys before me, the world around me began to spin as I tried to speak. I think I'm going to...
Where are our manners? I'm James, and these are my brothers. Sam, Eric, Matthew, and Damien.
Sam, Eric, Matthew, Damien, I'll see you next fucking video, cause, no... I'm a witch and I know how to do this. So let me fix my shit real quick on the next motherfucking video so I can cuss you guys out even more.